Good morning. It's time for lessons with the professor. Yes, I'm so excited to be here with you today, and I'm sure you're as excited to be here with me. I guess. I can't tell. It's a difficult thing to read. Is this guy gonna come up on the ladder to the second story window here and say hello and look inside my room? Who knows? Only he does, I think. But in exciting news, the pool is filled up and it doesn't look horribly toxically dirty. It just looks really, really dirty. On that point, just kidding, segue. We can talk about that at a later point in time. Segue to SEGUE. Yeah, try to spell that one right. White collar and blue collar. What does that mean? White collar and blue collar. Well, blue collar is someone who works manually and uses their strength and body, and at the end of their job, they are really physically tired. And white collar is someone who sits in front of a desk, usually, or doesn't use their body. They might be physically tired, but it isn't because they're lifting things all day. Speaking of lifting, just have to get my workout in. Blue collar, and historically, blue collar means they're not as educated, like they don't have their college degree or they don't have their graduate degree. Whereas a white collar would be someone who is a doctor or a lawyer or in finance. It's a very white collar job. Or a very blue collar job is someone who works as, works in the machine, someone who builds a house, or someone who works in a factory. That would be very blue collar. You use a lot of muscle. And then they use those terms for other things too, such as a blue collar crime versus a white collar crime. A blue collar crime, well, let's just put it this way. A white collar crime would be something like stealing money through a computer, where you just sit in front of a computer and click, 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 and steal money. A blue collar crime would be you steal money with a gun from a bank. You use your muscle. It's using your muscle versus using your brain, theoretically. Although a lot of blue collar jobs and crimes, you have to use your brain. So it's a little complicated. But people who are white collar don't like people who hey, hi, hello. Are you coming up here? Maybe. Boy, this is distracting today. He's painting. Oh, is it up here? Oh, it's so close. Oh, wait, break. So yeah, blue collar and white collar. And typically white collar jobs make a lot more money than blue collar jobs. And blue collar jobs are a lot more physically demanding than white collar jobs. Blue collar crimes, white collar jobs. And then there's white collar jails and blue collar jails. Kind of like a white collar jail is like a really nice jail. There's differences in jails. It's true. Oh, it's for white collar criminals. It's just for like Michael Cohen, that the ex-lawyer guy. He was at a really nice jail. It's a white collar jail. They say there aren't differences in jails. There are. No, there are. Ugh. And this has been a lovely little morning time I spent with you, and I hope you've become a lot more knowledgeable about white collar and blue collar. I know I have.